I want you to get to the decision maker because the decision maker is the person that can advance your project, can get your contract signed, can get that check cut, can approve your deal, can advance your cause. That's the decision maker. Now, here's the secret. Many of the folks who are not decision makers will not tell you that they're not decision makers. And so it's very easy for you to talk with the manager of this, the VP of this, the coordinator of the other, and think that you're dealing with the decision maker, when in fact, you may be so far from the decision maker, you will be shocked. Now, there are a couple of things for you to understand in terms of getting to the decision maker. One issue is that you have to learn how to work an organization. You can't rely on one contact. You have to find multiple contacts within the organization, build those relationships, and understand the relationship between the folks that you're dealing with. If you don't understand those relationships, you will be like the equivalent of someone at a red light that's turned green behind a parked car or a parked truck. You're sitting there waiting for that car to move, and you're not realizing that car is not going to move. You're stuck, and you're not going to be able to get through that intersection. So in order to understand who the decision maker is, you've got to work the organization. And as you work the organization, you have to have a story that is relevant for those folks who are higher than the contact that you're dealing with. You've got to speak their language. You have to speak like you are a senior executive. If you're dealing with entrepreneurs, you have to learn how to sell to millionaires. And you have to be able to talk strategically about business. You can't afford to spend weeks and months and quarters behind people who can't advance your cause. So I want you to take another look at the deals you're working on, the projects you're working on, and say, hey, am I dealing with the right person here? Am I dealing with the person that can get this done? A lot of times a person is going to say, call me next week, or call me after the committee meets, or call me in another month. And that person, frankly, is leading you to slaughter. You're never going to get that deal. You've got to work that organization, make contact with the decision maker, get your brand, your project, your idea, your proposal in front of those people that matter. And once you do that, boy, you're going to see some real action on your deal. You're going to see some real success in what you want to have happen. Get to that decision maker.